Google Drive is a free cloud storage service. It allows you to store your data in the cloud so you can access it anywhere in the world, from just about any device. In this Linux quick tip we will show you how to easily mount your Google Drive using GNOME Online Accounts. Once mounted, you can access, copy, and delete your files from the GUI or the command line. Let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Let's fire up GNOME Online Accounts and add our Google account. Go to Settings, then open Online Accounts as seen here. Click on Google and you will be asked to provide your Gmail user account credentials. Pass two-factor authentication if enabled, and grant GNOME access to your account. Once you are authenticated, you will be asked what features you want to provide access to. You can select whatever you want here. Some of my friends like to enable everything so they can use the GNOME native apps. Since this article is about mounting Google Drive in Linux, we only need to ensure Files is turned on. Make sure the switch next to Files is on, and click the X to close the dialog box. Now you will see that your Google account is connected. Once you are at this point, you are ready to start using Google Drive. Now that your account is active, you can start using Google Drive. If you open Files, formerly known as Nautilus, you will see a new drive on the left menu with your Gmail address as its name. This is your Google Drive and you can copy, delete, and rename files from it just like you would any other folder. Here is where this became really useful for me. I wanted to access Google Drive from the command line so I can use rsync to synchronize my documents directory with Google Drive. GNOME uses its GVFS GNOME Virtual File System to mount Google Drive with your account. The default location for a GVFS mounted drive is Run, User ID, GVFS, connection name. Let's take a quick look at how this works. First, you need to get your UID. You can do this by simply using echo to display the UID variable like so. Now we can change directories to Run, User, then insert our UID, GVFS, and start typing Google, then hit Tab to complete the path. As you can see, Google Drive doesn't show the name of the file, but rather the ID of the file. This can make it hard to know what file you are going to be accessing. You can get a list with the file names by using the geo command. This will show you a mapping of the file ID to file name. To interact with the file, you will still have to use the file ID. If you use this often, you can make an alias for ease of use. Here I made an alias so I can get a mapped list by typing LG at the command line. There you have it. A simple method for mounting your Google Drive on your Linux system. There are other methods, but this is by far the fastest way to get started with Google Drive. If you enjoyed this Linux quick tip, please support Putorius by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and hitting the bell icon to get notified of new videos.